Addiction to comfort. Every noble cause in truth will gain constancy and a universal identity by its adherence, determination, and devotion, and endeavor to protect it. If that cause in truth is deprived of perceptive adherents, faithful, persevering followers, it is sooner or later wiped from all memories by the hostility of its determined enemies. Just as stagnant water, which has lost the fluidity which is its life, stinks and putrefies, so too the lazy ones, abandoned to comfort and ease, will inevitably rot and be losers. Desire for comfort is the first warning alarm and sign of death. However, a person whose sensitivity has been paralyzed will neither hear the alarm nor understand anything from this sign, nor will he heed warnings and advice of friends. Laziness and attachment to an easy life are among the major reasons behind all types of deprivation and humiliation. There is no doubt that inactive souls who have abandoned themselves to indolent comfort will one day fall so low as to expect even their basic necessities to be supplied by others. Once the extreme addiction to staying at home is added to the addiction to indolent comfort, it is certain that the front lines will be abandoned and the person will become cowardly. If this decline is not perceived and the situation is handled in terms of manliness, it is fully a deviation and something horrid. Those who have left the front for the sake of their addiction to home comforts or of gratifying their lusts have in most cases met with the opposite of their desires and even been deprived of their nice homes and lovely children. How meaningful this accusation by a mother of her commander's son, who was not able to fight courageously on an occasion when he should have. You did not fight like a man on the battlefield, so now at least sit and cry like a woman. For a human being, change and decay are usually slow and silent. Sometimes even a little heedlessness, a slight straying from the caravan, can be a cause of falling altogether, of being in loss. However, because those who have fallen see themselves as still on the same line, in the same situation, they do not even realize that they have plunged to the bottom of a deep well from a minaret-like peak. Some of those who have left the line of exertion and struggle with some sentiment of guilt, which every fugitive and truant is bound to feel, are likely to start to defend themselves and criticize their friends who go on serving their cause. It is barely possible for them to escape from their deviation and return to their original line. The prophet Adam, upon him be peace, recovered his previous rank with a single deed, namely his confession of fault, after he had fallen into forgetfulness. By contrast, Satan, despite the gravity of his sin, took the route of defending himself and fell into eternal frustration. People who have lost their resolve, willpower, and endeavor affect the courage and devotional strength of the ones around them. Sometimes it has even been observed that only a little hesitation and a bit of reluctance displayed by one such irresolute individual has caused a shock and loss of hope as great as the death of 100 people. And this only encourages the enemies of the nation to attack us. The attractiveness of family and children and worldly property is seductive and a burden of trial. The successful defendants at this trial are the determined, resolute, strong-willed, and fortunate ones who renew every morning and evening from the depth of their hearts the oath of attachment to the truth, to which they are devoted.